Hello everybody and welcome back to Vita Skin Spa's skin health videos. Hopefully you've been following us on our YouTube channel, and we are coming to the final week of Love Your Skin Month at Vita Skin Spa. Today we're going to be talking about SPFs. Now, sun protection factors are very important to maintain good skin health. This is important not just to prevent sun damage, but also as a key part of anti-aging or preventing aging on the skin. Now, a lot of people come to us and they end up with things like pigmentation or melasma or sun damage spots that surface on the skin, and they wonder what they've done wrong and they wonder why this has come up. Don't panic. Sometimes this has come up from years ago when SPFs and sun protections and hats and things weren't necessarily spoken about with regards to skin health. We are in the 21st century now. We're very excited to announce that we know what to do to look after our skin, and it's very, very simple in order to maintain good skin health just by adding one of these SPFs that I'm just about to talk about. So on top of everything that you're using at home, be it cleansers and moisturisers or the full range of cleansers, exfoliators, toners, serums, the lot, every single thing that you finish your morning routine with should be followed with a sun protection factor of some kind. Now, a lot of sun protection factors, when I ask people about them, they say, oh, it's in my foundation, or it's in my makeup. It's not a bad thing to say that, but what I will say is it's probably a very small percentage of the sun protection that you should have to prevent further aging of the skin. So although it's good to maintain that, it is essential to make sure that you are looking after and protecting your skin. You're just going backwards if you don't. It just seems like such a waste of your time to be looking after your skin in such a lovely way and getting the results you're after, to then find that you're not finishing. It's a finishing product. You wouldn't shampoo your hair without conditioning it or not put a protection on it. It's that same kind of thing. So I'm just going to talk through a couple of the sun protections that we've got. One of the main ones is Dynamic Skin Recovery. Now, this is one of our best sellers from the Age Smart range, because not only does it cater for the aging skincare, but it also has the SPF in there. SPF 50, best one, strongest one that you can get. Definitely better and more efficient than anything that you can find for the body care. Now, a lot of people will say, why can't I use Ombre Solaire or Pittsburgh and things like that? That's because that's designed for intense sunlight when you're sunbathing, and they tend to be absorbed into the skin and needed to be reapplied as the day goes on. These formulations from Dermalogica have been designed so that they can last, that they sit very well on top of moisturisers, and they should be, the longevity is that they'll last through the day, which is perfect. So it is very much worth investing in a good facial SPF for the longevity of preventing further aging. I've also got two here from the Ultra Calming range. Fear not, you sensitive skinned people, you little flowers. We do need to look after our skin. We've got Super Sensitive Shield, which is an SPF 30, and we've got the Ultra Sensitive Tint, which is ever so slightly tinted for the sensitive skins that are a bit inflamed, and that's also an SPF 30. As a rule, people who suffer with sensitive skins also suffer with a sensitivity to some SPFs. So we haven't come up with one just yet that's as high as 50. 30 is the highest that you can go on the spectrum for the Ultra Calming range. It doesn't mean that it doesn't work as efficiently, it just means that you may want to reapply every now and then, but unfortunately that comes along with sensitive skins anyway. They are gorgeous though. One, they smell good, and two, they do last very well on the skin, which is fantastic. The tint, as I said, is designed to hide a little bit of inflammation and redness of the skin anyway. We've also got from the Age Smart range, which I forgot to say, along the lines of Tint, is the Skin Perfect Primer. Now, this is a lovely little tube that will last you ages, perfect underneath makeup because of its primer content, but also the fact that it is from the Age Smart range. You've got your anti-aging goodies in there and an SPF 30. The tint in this one is gorgeous. It's one of my favourites, and I tend to use it a lot for wedding makeups because it's got a little bit of sparkle in there as well. You wouldn't necessarily know it, but one thing that people who want to focus on anti-aging focus on is they want a little bit of a glow on their skin, and that's perfect if you're not really a foundation wearer and you want to have just a little hint of colour. That's a really gorgeous one, and probably one of our best sellers. Both the age smart ones seem to go very well. We've also got one of our newest ones, the Prisma Protect SPF 30. Now this one, it's got a gorgeous gel to cream consistency, not too heavy, not too light, it's just right. This is the one that we recommend for normal to combination skins, and you've got your extra protection there, and being from the Prisma Protect, which they're trying to integrate into a couple of their products now, you're going to have extra protection there, which is perfect. So that's an SPF 30. One that has been one of their heroes for quite a long time. So this is one of their original SPFs, was the Solar Defense Booster, which is also an SPF 50. And this one, again, has got a very light consistency. It's almost the sister to the Dynamic Skin Recovery. So it hasn't got the anti-aging benefits, but it's still got the SPF there. So this would be for your, I don't know, 18 to 30 year olds, should we say. So it's around that kind of age, if you want the good SPF 50. So this is where you're protecting your skin very well from various sun rays. Even on days like today when it's quite cloudy and overcast outside, you still need to protect your skin. You'll be amazed how many UVA and UVB rays you can get through and cause sun damage, and you wouldn't even be aware of it. Finally, I wanted to include this one purely because it's there, and I know that a lot of our clients and people who are maybe new to Dermalogica may not be aware of this one, but anybody who's very sporty or into their fitness or goes to the gym on a regular basis may be interested to know that we have a completely separate face and body care Dermalogica SPF 50 called Protection 50 Sport. Now, this is one that we can order in for you. We don't often have it in stock because it's not asked for very often, but what's so good about this one is it's not just waterproof, it's sweatproof. So this is one where if you are a gym bunny or somebody who likes to go for their runs outside and is likely to be exposed to the elements, it's a good one because as you're sweating, it's not running off of your face, it's staying put and making sure that you've got your full protection there. And it is imperative to make sure that you look after your skin in this way to maintain good skin health and to try and prevent any further sun damage that could possibly be underlying on the skin. Let's keep up the good work, guys. We're nearly at the end of Love Your Skin month, and I really, really hope that you've enjoyed everything so far. Stay tuned for the rest.